Have you ever wondered how the process of evolution has shaped us into who we are today? It's a question that teases our imaginations and pushes the boundaries of our understanding. Evolution, in its simplest definition, is the process of change in all forms of life over generations. But it's so much more than that. Think of evolution as an artist, painting on the canvas of life. Over countless millennia, this artist has been hard at work, using the brushstrokes of natural selection and genetic drift to shape the diverse tapestry of life we see around us. And in this grand masterpiece, one species stands out: us, Homo sapiens. The journey of human evolution is a captivating saga that spans millions of years. It's a story of survival, adaptation, and incredible innovation. It's about how we, as a species, have navigated the trials and tribulations of a constantly changing world and emerged as the planet's dominant life form. From the earliest hominids who walked the Earth more than 4 million years ago, to the rise of Homo erectus with their use of tools and fire, to the appearance of Homo sapiens, our own species, about 200,000 years ago, each stage represents a significant leap forward in our evolutionary journey, painting a picture of how we've adapted and evolved to thrive in diverse environments. But remember, evolution is not a thing of the past. It's an ongoing process, a continuous journey that we're all part of. Even as we speak, evolution is at work, subtly shaping us and the world around us in ways that we're only beginning to understand. So why does all this matter? Understanding our evolutionary journey helps us comprehend our place in the natural world. It gives us insights into our own behavior, health, and even the way our societies are structured. It's like looking into a mirror that reflects not just our present but also our past and potentially, our future. As we delve deeper into our past, we begin to understand how evolution has played a pivotal role in our development. And as we continue to explore this fascinating journey, who knows what mysteries we'll uncover next. In the beginning, there were our earliest ancestors, the hominids. A group of primates distinguished by their bipedal locomotion and relatively larger brains. They were the first to exhibit traits that would eventually define us, Homo sapiens. Among the hominids, the Australopithecus, which roughly translates to southern ape, were the first to show glimpses of our human-like characteristics. These beings, living more than 4 million years ago, stood upright and walked on 2 feet, a departure from their tree-dwelling ancestors. Their brains, though small by today's standards, were larger than those of other primates of their time. From the Australopithecus, there emerged a new genus, the Homo, which is Latin for man. Homo habilis, or handyman, was the first of our ancestors to use tools. These tools, fashioned from stone, wood, and bone, were used for cutting, scraping, and hammering, a testament to their evolving intellect and dexterity. As we venture further into the Homo genus, we encounter Homo erectus, or upright man. These individuals who walked fully upright had even larger brains and were the first to use fire, a discovery that revolutionized their way of life. Fire provided warmth, protection, and allowed for the cooking of food, which in turn made nutrients more accessible and fueled further brain growth. The Homo genus continued to evolve, each new species exhibiting more complex behaviors and advanced physical characteristics. They began to communicate, form social structures, and develop a sense of community. They hunted in groups, shared resources, and cared for the sick and the elderly, traits that are fundamentally human. This period marked the first steps of our long journey through evolution. It was a time of profound change and adaptation, a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of our species. Each stage of this journey brought us closer to becoming the dominant species on Earth, shaping our bodies, our minds, and ultimately, our destiny. From the humble beginnings of the hominids to the dawn of Homo sapiens, each step, each adaptation, and each discovery has played a pivotal role in our evolution. This period marked the first steps of our long journey through evolution. Fast forward to about 300,000 years ago, the era of Homo sapiens began. The world as we know it began to take shape in a new way, as a remarkable species emerged on the grand stage of life. The Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors, were a breed apart. Unlike their predecessors, they were taller, lighter, and their brains were larger. The structure of their skulls was different too, with a high vertical forehead, a rounder cranium, and smaller flat faces, all contributing to a capacity for complex thought that was previously unseen. Their cognitive development was staggering. Homo sapiens began to think abstractly, reason, and solve problems. They asked questions about the world around them and sought to understand it. They developed a form of communication that was more sophisticated than mere gestures or sounds. This was the birth of language, a powerful tool that allowed them to share ideas, teach, learn, and most importantly, cooperate on a large scale. But it wasn't just their physical and cognitive changes that set Homo sapiens apart, it was also their behavior. They began to create things with a purpose beyond survival. They crafted tools, yes, but also art. They adorned themselves with jewelry and painted images on cave walls. These were not just random acts of creativity, they were expressions of identity, of community, of culture. Homo sapiens started to form social structures, developing a sense of morality and justice. They began to bury their dead, a practice that suggests a belief in an afterlife. They were not merely surviving, they were thriving, creating and innovating. The Homo sapiens were not the strongest or the fastest, but they had something no other species did, a capacity for imagination, for innovation, and for creating collective stories that bound them together and helped them conquer the world. A new chapter in the story of life had begun, one that would lead to civilizations, to science, to technology, and to us. The rise of Homo sapiens marked a significant turning point in our evolutionary journey. As we evolved, so did our ways of life. Our evolution as a species has had an undeniable impact on the civilization we've built, shaping it in ways that reflect our own development. With the growth of our cognitive abilities, we gradually moved from simple hunter-gatherer societies to complex civilizations. This cognitive evolution allowed us to develop tools that extended our physical capabilities, enabling us to manipulate our environment in unprecedented ways. From crafting rudimentary stone tools to building sophisticated machinery, our technological advancements have been a testament to our evolving intellect. But it's not just about the tools we've created. Our cognitive development also gave birth to language, a cornerstone of civilization. Language allowed us to communicate, to share ideas and knowledge, to tell stories and preserve our history. It fostered cooperation, enabling us to work together in large groups, a key factor in our survival and success as a species. As we evolved, we began to question the world around us, leading to the birth of science and philosophy. We sought to understand the workings of the natural world, the stars in the sky, and our place in the universe. This curiosity, this thirst for knowledge, is a hallmark of our species and has been instrumental in our civilization's progress. Our evolution has also influenced our societal structures. As our brains grew and our societies became more complex, we developed systems of governance, laws, and societal norms. We learned to live together in large groups, managing conflict and fostering cooperation. We built cities, established trade, and created cultures that are rich and diverse. In essence, our evolution has been a journey of discovery and innovation, a testament to our resilience and adaptability. It's a journey that has taken us from the caves of our ancestors to the skyscrapers of today, from simple tools to advanced technology, from primitive communication to complex languages. And this journey isn't over. As we continue to evolve, so too will our civilization, reflecting the changes and growth within us. Our evolution has undeniably shaped the course of human civilization, and it will continue to do so for as long as we exist. We've come a long way, but the journey of evolution does not end here. In fact, it carries on, even as we speak, shaping us in subtle ways that we may not notice in our day-to-day lives. This constant process of change and adaptation is what has allowed our species to survive and thrive in a variety of environments across the globe. Now, one might argue that we've reached the pinnacle of our evolution, with our sophisticated technologies and complex societies. But let's not forget that evolution isn't just about physical changes. It's also about the evolution of our minds, our behaviors, and our cultures. Our intelligence continues to evolve as we constantly push the boundaries of our knowledge and understanding. Every new discovery, every breakthrough in science and technology is a testament to this ongoing process. We're not just passively receiving information, we're actively seeking it out, analyzing it, and using it to shape our world. Moreover, our societal structures are evolving too. We've come a long way from the hunter-gatherer societies of our ancient ancestors. Today we live in a global community, interconnected in ways that our forebears could never have imagined. We're constantly adapting to these changes, figuring out new ways to live and work together in harmony. But what might the future hold? Will we continue to evolve physically, perhaps developing new abilities or traits that help us adapt to a changing environment? Will our intelligence continue to increase, leading us to new heights of scientific discovery and technological innovation? Will our societies become even more interconnected, leading to a truly global civilization? These are questions that we cannot answer definitively, but one thing is clear. As long as we continue to adapt and change, our journey of evolution will carry on. We're not the end point of evolution, we're just a step along the way. So let's embrace this ongoing process with all its challenges and opportunities. Let's continue to learn, to adapt, and to evolve, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human. As we continue to evolve, what wonders might the future hold for us? Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've been on. Evolution, this grand, silent architect, has been shaping our existence from the dawn of humankind. From our first steps as Homo sapiens, we've been on a path of continuous change, adapting and evolving in response to our ever-changing environment. It's fascinating to think about how evolution has shaped us, not just physically, but also mentally and culturally. Our ability to think, to create, to dream, to build civilizations, all of it can be traced back to the slow, steady hand of evolution. And what's even more fascinating is that this process is still ongoing. We're not the end product, but rather a work in progress. Evolution is still shaping us, still molding us into the best possible versions of ourselves, ready to face whatever challenges the future might throw at us. As we unravel the mysteries of our past, we gain insights into our present, and perhaps even clues to our future.